What's going on, guys? For today's creation, we're doing a little hybrid for breakfast. We're doing Chilaquiles, Rancheros. So fun to say. What's going on, Jeff?
So this is a combination of a Chilaquiles and a Huevos Rancheros. We're going to combine the two to make our own version, our own style. We're going to be putting our little Salsa Roja. We're going to be making a Pico de Gallo, a little pickled onions. What else we got for that?
You know, a little fresh queso, a little Dunny Sunny style egg. You know what I'm saying?
That's the good stuff. We're going to show you how to make this. You're going to want to give this video a thumbs up before you start. Subscribe if you haven't already, because we see all you guys. I'm looking at the little analytics. It's saying a lot of you guys aren't subscribed that are watching. Hit that subscribe button, follow us, and let's get into this video. The main ingredient for Chilaquiles is salsa, and today we're going to be making Roja. Here I have a couple of dried Ancho chilies and a few dry Arbol chilies. I'm going to get a pot of water on the stove, bring it to a boil. I'm going to throw these chilies in and steep them until they become soft. I'm going to be able to tear them, take out the seeds, rip off the stems. They're going to be a great foundation for our salsa. I'm going to boil it for 1 minute, put a lid on it, turn it off, and set it to the side and just let it steep. While the chilies are steeping, I'm going to prepare the vegetables. I'm going to have 4 Roma tomatoes. I'm going to take 1 red onion, remove the skin, and I'm going to cut it into rings. I get 1 jalapeno, cut the top off, cut it in half, take the seeds out. I've got 5 smashed cloves of garlic here. All our vegetables are ready. Now let's go over to the stove. We got our cast iron here, it's smoking hot. Gonna splash of oil, then get the vegetables in. Now that all the veg is in the pan, we're gonna get a nice sear. Start flipping over our vegetables because they're getting that color. It's gonna give us a nice deep flavor in our salsa. I'm gonna let this cook for a couple more minutes, and I'm gonna deglaze it with a nice citrusy IPA. Our vegetables are ready for a little deglazing. This beautiful IPA. Just gonna let this beer reduce for about 30 more seconds. Bring it over to our blender, get our chilies in there, blend it up, and then we're gonna taste it. We got all of our vegetables here, we're gonna put them into the blender. We got 1 bunch of washed cilantro stems, throw them in the blender. We got our steeped chilies from earlier. You can see how much they've plumped up. They're nice and soft now.
Juicy.
Yeah, some juicy chilies. I'm gonna remove the stem and seeds and throw them in the blender. I only took the seeds out of 1 of these chilies because I like the heat. If you want it less spicy, feel free to remove all the seeds. We're gonna add 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, a little bit of toasted black pepper, then 1 tablespoon of white sugar. Got the lid on, time to blend it up. Our salsa's done. I'm gonna give it a taste. I'm gonna adjust the seasoning with a little fresh lime juice and a pinch of more salt. Need anything? Alright, now let's fry some tortillas.
Socks and sandals.
I brought the deep fryer outside because I don't really like the smell of the fryer in the house. It lingers a while. But here we go, we're gonna make our tostadas. You grab your tortillas, just drop them right in the fryer. And they're gonna puff up, get nice and crispy. And we'll take them out, season them, and we'll be ready to go. I'm gonna season them up, set them to the side.
Ain't no fiesta without a little bit of pico, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna start by dicing 1 tomato and de-seeding. Take an onion, take a little chunk out. Jalapeno, we'll slice off, removing that bitterness. 1 pot of garlic. Some washed cilantro. Alright, all our ingredients are in a bowl. We're gonna hit it up with a little bit of lime zest, lime juice, a glaze of olive oil. Wants to come out. There we go. Kosher salt, cracked pepper. We're gonna finish this off with a pinch of sugar. Mix it up, and that's our Pico de Gallo.
Now this is where the idea came from to make the Chilaquiles Rancheros. So, for Chilaquiles, you would want to completely submerge your crispy tortillas in the salsa. So we're gonna get all 6 tortillas dipped and then put it on a baking sheet. So we got jack cheese for our bottom layer. We're gonna throw these into a 350-degree oven for about 5 minutes until that cheese is nice and melted and our tortillas are warm again.
I have our saute pan just below medium heat. I'm gonna add a touch of canola oil, nice little blob of butter, and let that melt down until it drops. Add in 2 cracked eggs,
spice.
Touch of salt, black pepper. Take time.
And a couple dashes of sweet habanero Cholula.
Top that off with some grated Manchego. Let's get these guys built up. Pico. Our nice cheesy egg. A little more pico. Touch of smoked Maldon. A little pop of cilantro.
Papa cilantro.
Just for that crispy note, some crispy fried tortilla. Queso Fresco. Perfection. I'm ready to dig in.
Let's eat. Oh yeah, there's got some crispy edges, some cheesy spots.
Bro, levels, man. That's all I gotta say.
That's really good.
Wow. That's
You got the
ridiculous.
soft bits, the crispy bits.
I can eat this for breakfast every day, man.
The runny yolk,
Oh, wow.
the cheesy. The sauce is so flavorful.
Wow. And then that's the little crispness of these little threads.
Yeah, that really
Jeez.
brings it all together.
It's a miracle, man. Miracle on the plate. Wow.
Fire dish.
Alright, guys.
Hope you enjoyed this video. I told you to do it in the beginning. So if you made it all the way to this far, and you still didn't do it, give us a thumbs up, subscribe. See you next Saturday. We got new videos every Saturday. Silly. Say bye,
Chester.
Chester. Bye.